Hey everybody, EJ here. I am coming to you today with a new video about audio. Yes, audio. I know that when I was starting, I was looking for different options that were relatively not cheap but reasonable. That's what I'm thinking about, reasonable, and that will work really well. So I am showing you three options. Sorry, I have to count. Three options that you can use. So the first option that I'm going to show you is something that you probably have, and it is your phone. Mine's on. Mine's recording me right now. I'm actually using it right now to record. This one is really handy because if you forget it, you can just pull it out of your pocket. I do have an iPhone. I have the iPhone 7. The audio is really good on the iPhones, actually, because I had a 6 before and I used it as audio, and it worked really well. The second option that I have for you is a Rode hot shoe mic. So this will attach to the top of my camera. I do have a T6i, so I do have a hot shoe on the top of my camera. I know that some cameras don't, and I'm not sure if you can have an adapter for those, because sometimes they have flash and a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyway, if you do have a hot shoe, this is an option for you. This plugs into the side of the camera with this little handy little, it's just like a regular earphone plug in it, but then this just sits on top of the camera and it points out to your subject. This is really good. This is a mini one. Rode actually has a lot of different types of their mics. This is a mini one. This actually came with my camera, but it actually works really well. This one I almost always have with me, the Rode one. I keep it in my camera bag. It actually fits. I have a pretty good sized one. So besides all the other stuff in there, I keep this one. The third option that I have for you is this Tascam audio recorder. This is a handheld audio recorder. This one is pretty reasonable. This one I did buy separately. I want to say it wasn't more than $30, but either you'll see on the screen or in the description box below will be a link. You'll see if I'm right or not about that. But anyway, this one's really good. It does have 2 speakers on either side, so you don't have to plug in a lapel or anything into it. You can. It does have that capability. You can plug it in right here. I have used my lapel with it before. Whether with or without, this is actually a really good option. I use this in my Rode more than anything. Especially if I'm doing an interview, I will sit this in front of them, or this actually has a contraption. I don't know what to call it, but it has an ability where I can screw on a clip. So if I was using the lapel and I was outside or something, I could screw on the clip and clip it to my hip and, you know, just have the lapel. Or I can put this on a tripod. So I can, you know, the tripod of course goes down here, but I could screw it on. So if we're standing up, or if I'm doing an interview where they're just sitting in a chair and there's no like table in front of them, and I don't want this on the table, or there's nowhere to put this, you know, in front of them, I can screw a tripod into it. I have done that before. This is really good. You do have to be careful about it peaking. Sometimes, when I first got this one, I did have to do a little bit of a learning curve. You can adjust the recording level on this, and that is really handy because, you know, some people are more soft-spoken, some people are not so soft-spoken, but you just have to be careful that it doesn't peak. It does have an indicator right here that literally says peak, and it will turn red when you're getting there. You can just turn it down, or, you know, I know where that setting is at this point because I've used it that much. But if you are new to it, or you don't want to fumble around with it, or you don't want to, you know, stop the person from talking, or you can't stop them from talking, you can just move it away from them a little bit just to keep, you know, and not to peak so much, so you don't have to do so much at the end. Well, not the end, during post-production. So that's this one. I really do like this one. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. you know, these different audio options. I just wanted to share them with you so that you could know, you could be aware. There are reasonably priced or low budget items out there that you can use, you can purchase, you know, start out with and get good quality audio. We all want the expensive stuff, we all want you know, the top of the line things, but when we're first starting out, it's not usually possible. So I just wanted to make sure there were options on here where you can actually see and hear the different, you know, a couple different options for you. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if it helped you, if you are going to go out and buy these things, which I hope so. But if you just want to check it out, if you're not quite ready to buy, you're still, you know, shopping, or maybe you are ready to buy, I'll put the links down to everything below. Just take a look, take a gander, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next weekend. Bye.